Look at that one, look at it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so this is definitely probably one of the strangest animals that I'm going to ever own, and it is giant African millipedes. So these are some bugs that I have wanted to keep forever, but they are extremely difficult to find for sale. Now, I know my friend Tom Patterson has held on to a couple. He's been keeping them for years, actually, but he finally got some in, enough to send me a few, and I think he still has a few available on his website for purchase. It's hardcorearachnids.com. Of course, Tom Patterson is a regular vendor that I unbox from. I consider him a very good friend, and also he's a very reliable vendor. If you are looking for weird giant millipedes, any true spiders, tarantulas, he's got it. Check him out. I will link it down below. So from my understanding, these guys are going to be huge. Like he said, they're at least about 7 inches right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a bin setup. Bin setups are very reliable. They're very cheap. And this one has been cut so that, you know, there's going to be some airflow, of course, but it's also going to hold humidity, which is going to be very important for the species. So like pretty much any enclosure build, we've got to start off with a substrate. Now I know for millipedes, there is this debate on whether cocoa fiber causes impaction. I don't really use cocoa fiber anyway, unless this has some cocoa fiber in it. It's Reptisoil. So yeah, I don't think Reptisoil has any sort of cocoa fiber in it, but also I feel like that's a rumor and it's kind of debated. So I don't know. Maybe if you keep millipedes, comment down below and let me know what your thoughts on it are. But yeah, we're just gonna use some Reptisoil. Wow, this is a lot of substrate. Oh my gosh. It's basically like a tub of substrate, but I think that's what they like. I'm pretty sure. Let's clean it up a little. Awesome. And we're gonna just, you know, so I got some other goodies for them, of course. My friends at J&B Terrarium sell lots of bioactive stuff. And if you ever see them like at expos, you should totally check them out because they travel a ton selling this stuff. But we have J&B Terrarium's bioactive soil and leaf litter. I thought I would get this just to like sprinkle in as well. Let's see. Oh, wow. So I don't know how well you can see this texture, but it has like all kinds of stuff in it. Like, yeah, this is pretty freaking cool. I think this is gonna be perfect for them. It actually makes it look like really cool too. I love that. Oh my God, that looks so good. And of course we are going to need to put in some leaf litter as well. That's very important for the millipedes, I'm told. Yeah, that looks really awesome. Oh, I totally am gonna need some cork bark too. All right, so we are going to do a water dish as well, and I'll just put it right here in the corner. Of course, we're going to put in some springtails. These guys are gonna be the cleanup crew. So the care on these guys is supposed to be incredibly simple. So because Tom Patterson has been keeping these for quite a while, I'm gonna just take his care advice. And what he basically does is he feeds them a lot of zucchini and mushrooms. He said they like the most. Of course, this leaf litter, they'll do decaying wood, stuff like that. He keeps the humidity up pretty high. He uses a water dish to keep the substrate kind of, you know, like not like wet, but like nice and damp.
This water dish with water, but it keeps leaking, so it's, you know, like this moist, I guess. It's not like super wet or anything. I do have glass on top of the tank, so it keeps in the humidity. And then I put the food right here. I put like mushrooms and zucchini here, and it kind of rots away. And then I have springtails in there. And then this burrow, I got this little burrow over here. They go and they live down there. I gave them a little branch for some enrichment so they can climb and do all fun stuff. A little millipede habitat. They love it.
And then also, he said they do like space. So I'm not sure if this enclosure is gonna last very long. Like I said, they're 7 inches right now, but they get huge. In fact, Tom sent me this video of one of his crawling on his arm. I think he said this one is about 7 years old. And so yeah, they get huge. I'm just gonna kind of observe and see what happens in this enclosure. If they do a lot of burrowing, then I think it will be great because this is just like a ton of substrate. But he sent me 2, so you know, we'll see if the space will work out. We're gonna mist it down just like this, and we'll overflow water just like that. Let it really sink into the substrate. That's why I like to overflow my water dishes, because then that water sinks down below the surface, which is what you want. You actually want the humidity to spread out underneath the substrate, underneath like the top of it. So yeah, this is essentially what it looks like. There's lots of good stuff in here. So let's put the bugs inside. So we have some extras in here. He sent me 2, but he also sent me 1 to bring to Amy at Fanghub Tarantulas, because we're gonna be at Tinley over the weekend and it would just be, you know, easier for me to bring her it. I also have some in here for Mo from Tarantula Cribs, which I think he's going to be coming to pick up here shortly. And he actually seems to know a lot about these guys. So I don't know, when he gets here, maybe he can tell us some cool stuff. But yeah, his are also in the box. So it's not all mine. Ugh. I don't know, man. These are gonna be weird. Oh my god. They look like a Halloween decoration. Check it out. Some more stickers Tom drew. These are awesome. Okay, so I don't know whose is whose. I'm supposed to get 2. I don't know, you guys. It's kind of weird looking. Should I? Oh. Weird. Oh my god, they're so weird. All right, I guess I'll just pick 2 of these. They just pick it up like this. Oh my god. Oh my god, ew. It has so many legs. It was so weird. I don't know, it feels weird. It's scritchy, it has scritchy legs. Let's put them in here. What do I do with it? Oh my god. Ew. The legs feel so unsettling. It's really the legs that are unsettling. Look at the legs. It's so scritchy. And these things get even bigger. I don't even know. It's like I want to be like, oh, it's so cute, but it's like really unsettling. Okay. There you go. Oh. Wow. That's weird. I guess I'll take this one too. I don't know. They're really weird. I'm gonna put you down. Oh, that's so cute. It's drinking water. It's thirsty after its trip. Okay, I want to try giving them a mushroom just because Tom said they seem to like them. I also put Amy's millipede in here as well because I want hers to drink since both of mine were drinking. Their legs are like ASMR. Look. Oh. Don't you want the mushroom?
No
Stop!
idea.
I want
they're gonna be like babies.
I want your reaction on camera. Come. These ones are yours.
Awesome. All right. Thanks to Tom and Kat, we were able to get hooked up with these awesome African giant millipedes.
African giant millipedes have some type of poison that can irritate your skin a lot.
They're actually really special to us because my family is actually from Zambia, which is a country in southern Africa, and they are native to that area. And in that area, they actually call the African giant millipedes chongololo. So that's what we're gonna call them from now on in this video.
Chongololo.
Do you remember finding them when you went?
Oh yeah, I remember finding the big chongololo.
I have 3 in here. No, where's Amy's? Oh wait, that one's Amy's. These ones are yours.
I'm scared. No, you already have a hamster. Hamsters are not like this. I know you have a hamster.
The legs are a little unsettling.
Yeah. Dude, I think these are bigger than the ones we saw in Zambia.
No, the ones we saw in Zambia were huge.
This is the biggest one. This is the biggest one I've seen. Tom hooked it up.
A chongolo.
So they actually have it's not really a poison, it's more of a noxious chemical.
It's a chemical that can actually irritate your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's derived from a chemical called quinones. And sometimes we use quinones in medicine, but they don't actually.
Scientific.
Yeah, they're not actually derived from these guys. And we got an OBT here, and so they're actually from the same general area as the OBT, and a lot of the other African baboon tarantulas.
Aren't the legs unsettling?
I like them.
Really? I was holding them and I was trying to like it.
So it's really crazy because in Zambia, you can find these all over the place in the rainy season. They come out all over. They're in the house.
No, they don't.
They're on the floors. They're everywhere.
I had turkey ones. They grew huge.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas ones. They grew big. But these chongololos can get bigger.
Look at that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, thank you, Tarantula Cribs, for giving us some chungololo. I can't say that with a straight face.
Chongololo.
Chungololo.
So it's so common to call them Chongololo that like the high schools there will have their team name like Chongololo. That'll be like
Chongololo bobo.
That's going in the video. Well, right on.
So I actually told my family in Africa that they're selling them here, and they thought we're crazy because they just
They're
see
like
them
a
everywhere.
pest,
Yeah,
probably.
they see them everywhere there.
Are people afraid of them?
No, they don't really do anything.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much, Tom Patterson, for sending us these. I'm going to be featuring these guys as often as I can on the channel. I really love them. I'm a little unsettled by them, but I also love them. I hope that makes sense. If you want to pick up your own, he does have some on the website. Check him out. He also has a bunch of other stuff. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have Instagram videos probably way too much as @Tarantula.Kat. You can go follow me there. I also have a Patreon podcast and a Teespring. It is all linked down below. I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the Patreon pet pics.